I thought that was the Aston. Look what's coming. My little sis at the wheel. Oh my god, this is nice! Hey, this is my car. Oh. Don't touch Tessa. This is my little sister Kate, everyone. Oh. She's like, no, I'm gonna drive it. Yeah. Not you. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Supercar Blondie channel. We have this, the first ever Aston Martin SUV to show you. This SUV is called the DBX. Okay, so it actually follows the footsteps of, for example, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. You've got the Bentley Bentayga, you have the Maserati Levante, and you have the Lamborghini Urus. Then you have this, the DBX, the latest luxury SUV, and the first ever SUV produced by Aston Martin. Now this, I love the color. I cannot look past the color. I was not expecting this car to actually look this good, and I think in part I'm very impressed because of this color. This is almost like a iridescent blue, purple, silver, solar-ish color, which is actually called solar satin bronze. That is everything in my opinion. I love this color, and just wait until you see the color of the interior. Love, love, love. Let me talk to you a little bit about what makes this SUV different from all the other luxury SUVs on the market. First of all, it matches my hair and my shoes, so we're good going so far. This is what I'm going to do from now on, just like dye my hair to the color of the car that I'm reviewing. Can we get that arranged?
Can we get that? No.
This is probably a standout feature design-wise as it goes all the way up like this. You'll notice that that's quite similar to the Vantage. It has that kind of whoop shape, that's what I call it. You've got the Aston Martin in big letters across the back, just so everyone behind you knows what you are driving. You've got the exhaust pipes here, so one on this side, one on this side. And what I like about this is it opens with gesture control, which I love. So this is a peek into the boot. There's nice space in here, and it's all very luxe. Nice leather here as well. Literally, this car is full of leather, you guys. I think that's probably one of its USPs, that it is just so super luxe. I'm loving these rims as well. You get 22-inch standard rims on the DBX. I've never seen this design detail on a rim before. I love this. This is gorgeous. You've got nice flush, is what they call in the industry, flush handles. So that means basically that they don't poke out from the car. They actually fold in nicely with the body of the car. You've got all the heat coming out from the tire area through here. And around the front, you guys, this is the first time you're seeing it, so come on around here so you can see it from my perspective. You've got this huge front grille, which always reminds me of a whale shark. The whale shark's mouth open for some weird reason. And what is so interesting is that the Aston Martin badge is bigger than they've ever put on an Aston Martin before. On every single Aston Martin model, the badge size is different. So this is actually an air vent, you guys, that goes straight into that wheel area to cool down the brakes. And around here, you've got the daytime running lights, which is quite nice. Here on the bonnet, you've got these kind of silver fins, which I have not seen before. I actually really like that. What do you guys think? Look-wise, it's not a very big SUV. It's quite compact. It looks quite sporty because you've got this line, kind of this curved line that comes down like this. It's not just a square that runs along the top and then cuts off here. You've got this beautiful kind of sporty line. This is the key, and look what you can do. If you press this button right here, watch what happens. Boom! That actually acts as a key holder. So I think that's really practical. I love that design. The other thing you can do with this is, if you press it down for longer, So James Bond, isn't it? It's your spare key that's hidden nicely away, so you can pop that back in. Imagine if this was actually like a little needle with poison in the end, and that could be my little James Bond moment. I push that out and boom, I gotcha.
Whoa.
Let's unlock her. You have to push in the front and pull out, and actually I don't like that handle at all. I think it's super impractical. I'm not a massive fan. So you can see this very slightly, is it has this very slight butterfly wing door effect where it doesn't come out just straight. It actually comes out with a bit of an incline, and that is on all Aston Martins. They actually curve upwards just slightly, and that is so that you don't kind of hit it on any kind of concrete barriers that you may have parked next to or whatever. So look how much of the door panel actually comes out when you open it. All of this comes out, and that wraps around the bottom of the car. You see this? The whole way down. The reason for that is when you open up, say you've been off-roading or whatever and you've got dirt here alongside the car, you open that and the dirt actually comes with the door, so that when you get in, all of this is clean, and so you're not scraping like mud on your jeans or whatever. So I really like that feature. I am in love with this interior. In love. It is so luxe, you guys. The first thing I notice is leather absolutely everywhere. Everywhere you look, there is leather. Look, even the handles, you guys, these handles, leather. Instead of something like metal or plastic, you've got leather handles. Literally everywhere you look, you have leather. And that is what I love. Every time I get into an Aston Martin, it feels so luxe, you guys. I love this material here. It's like woven bronze. Beautiful. I've only seen it in woven steel before, but not this bronzy color, which I absolutely love. It contrasts so beautifully with the leather. You've even got leather over the speakers. That would usually be cut off in some kind of, you know, chrome or steel, but it's all leather. All of this as well. You've got the nice little Aston Martin DBX sign as you step in. This key slots in here, but it doesn't really slot. They've made a key holder, but the key doesn't fit properly. What I would love is if they did the same thing as you have on the Vanquish, for example. You actually slot the key into the start-stop area. There's like a little slot there, and then you push to start the car. That would have been cool, I reckon. Here. And what you can do is with this button right here, you can switch the modes, which is very important because it means that you can actually get the best sound out of it. So I'm going to switch it into Sports Plus. Sports Plus. And now let's hear whether it sounds like an Aston Martin should. Sounds really, really good, doesn't it? It really sounds great. I can't wait to take this out and just test that, how much of a gurgle you get when you're actually driving. It's actually borrowed a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 from AMG. The other things that it's borrowed is all of this, like a screen and all of these buttons. This is kind of a Mercedes-Benz setup with this. And now what disappointed me was when I first came in here, I was going to touch the screen to do stuff, but it doesn't have touchscreen. It's got an old instrument panel where you kind of need to use this dial to do anything, which is, I think, very old school. And if you're going to pay this kind of money, I want at least a touch screen. Come look at where all of these drive, neutral, reverse and P buttons are. Look how far forward I need to reach to put it into drive. And what's interesting is you would put it into drive probably the most out of any of these, and it's the furthest away from you from the wheel. It's all the way over here. And the reason for that is because, of course, Aston Martin is made in the UK, so people would be sitting on this side to drive, so they've not reconfigured all of the buttons for the left-hand drive cars. One thing that I love is this right here. Look at this space. This is perfect for a handbag, and it's got a space here to put your phone. Another thing I love is this steering wheel. It's very sporty because it's quite compact. It's quite nice and neat and small. I really like that. And of course, it has leather on it. There is literally leather everywhere. It is crazy. Come on in. There is a massive sunroof, one panel of glass, and you get the best perspective from the back seat. There's no panel separating it here in the middle, and I love that. That is beautiful. Wow. The quality of the leather, the design detail here with the stitching, I think is beautiful. You've got this here in the middle for your back passengers, so you can put your drinks in here. What I also like is this right here. Seems like such a small detail, but I think this is just super sporty. The same with these. Come down like this. That's gorgeous. And you've got little pockets here for the backseat passengers. We just got a thumbs up from someone driving by. He's like, yeah, oh yeah, I love the SUV. Let's go for a drive. Yes, that is zippy. Holy moly, I did not expect that. It feels faster than what it says it is, 0 to 104.5 seconds. That took off. You can feel that it's a rear wheel drive though, because it's not as grippy as I would like. At the beginning I was like, whoa, okay, hang on a minute. This is crazy, get in. There is a slight lag, but really it's very minimal. I'm actually quite impressed. And you hear how it stays in the high revs for quite some time. I actually really like this drive. I'm enjoying this a lot. It produces 540 horsepower, not as much as the Lamborghini Urus, actually more than 100 horsepower less, but it is also less expensive. I'm just not sure about the look on the exterior. What I love about this car is how beautiful the interior is. You are literally in the lap of luxury. But on the exterior, I just don't think it shouts enough. Like, this is the world's first SUV from Aston Martin. Look at me. I don't get that vibe from it. It's a little bit more understated, which is fine. Actually, that's probably what they're going for. What's cool is if you press the home button here and you go to your options, look at what car is displayed. That's the DB5, you guys. It's not the DBX. And that's kind of a nod to Aston Martin's history. James Bond. Alright guys, I hope you liked the vid. Please subscribe to the channel. We've just hit 5 million subscribers. That has blown my mind. You guys rock. You mean the world to me. Honestly, you really do. Thank you so much for watching. And join the fam if you haven't yet. Hit the subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, hit the notifications button. You do not want to be the last to see one of these incredible cars that I'm reviewing. All right, guys, I think I'm out. I'm gonna go have a bit of fun with this car. Love you. Bye.